As a ballet teacher, you know it's so important for your dancers to pick up the exercises as quick as they can, right? Whether you have a pianist in the studio or not, you still want your dancers to pick up your exercises quickly and accurately. So, what needs to happen on your end that makes it easier for them to do that is to mark musically. Now, what do I mean by that? What does that even mean, right? What I mean is you need to demonstrate how fast is the exercise actually going to be? What's the tempo? Second, what is the quality? So is it a smooth movement? Is it a sharp movement? Is it slow and then quick? What is the quality of the movement? And then finally, what is the accent? So accent being, is it accent out? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Or is it and 1, and 2? Is it accent out on the and, or is it on the 1? Big difference. Especially if you're on a 3/4, you have a lot of range of accent. And if you're unclear, when you mark it, when you teach it, if sometimes you're on the count and sometimes you're on the and, or you're just singing it, but you don't stay consistent in one song, because you can do that. You can sing an exercise to give people a sense of the quality of what you want. But if you don't stay in the same tune, you might change your accent. So here's what I mean. If you are marking, say, I'll keep it simple, tendu. If you are marking a tendu exercise and you went out and close and side and close and back and close, plie, stretch, up, reverse, back. Yeah? What I hear as a musician and what your dancers hear is... Yeah? You hear the 1 and 2 and side, right? But if you teach exercises less clearly, so here's what I mean by this. 1, close, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then plie and stretch. And then we're going to reverse it. We're going to go 1 and 2, side, 3 and 4, the front, 5, 6, plie, stretch, and up. Well, what was that? Is it 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, 6? Is that what it was? Or is it 1? Or is it and 1? I was very unclear. And sometimes I get that from ballet teachers. If that is how you teach, where you're unclear, that's contributing to dancers not knowing the exercise because they're not really getting what your intentions are. You have intentions for your exercise and they're not picking it up because they're not hearing it. So you might have visual learners in your class. Yay! Ballet is great. It's visual. It's very visual. But for your auditory learners, your learners that learn by hearing, if they don't hear a really clean, crisp musicality in your teaching, they have no idea what you are looking for. And class is really hard for them. Picking up the exercises is really hard for them. You have so much power in how your class picks up your exercise, whether you have a pianist or not. But you have so much power in how your class picks up the exercise and how you mark it. So if you take the first 8 counts to show the tempo, the quality, the accent. So here's another one. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a pressing back close, plie, stretch up. Maybe you want it with an anacrusis. And close. And close, yeah? And close. I swapped legs there, but you get the idea with the anacrusis, the pickup, accent on the and, that makes a difference, right? And that's where if you've not been really super clear, your dancers might not be on the and. They'll be late. And you were like, why are the dancers always late? They're not with the music. Well, did you show them? Did you give them that clue when you were teaching, when you were marking that exercise? And one, right? And close. And close. And close. Yeah? The music changes. So if you work with a pianist, that's going to change what you get. The clearer you mark, the more accurate music you're going to get. But secondly to that, and I don't think any more inferior to that, is the fact that your dancers are really going to get way more information from how you're teaching to get the exercise quicker. Yeah? Less remarking because they haven't picked it up and you're like, oh my word, why are my dancers not getting my exercises? It's driving me crazy. Tweak a few things in how you mark and how you teach, and you're going to see a difference. Accent, meter, ya da 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 da, or 1 and 2 and. Yeah? Is it double meter? Is it triple meter? Is it a fancy triple meter? Polonaise, mazurka, polka, a polka mazurka, triple meter, fancy triple meters, fancy double meters. Yeah? Hornpipes. Whatever you want, you've got to mark that when you're teaching the exercise because they are going to pick up what you're looking for in the movement, which is really what ballet is, right? It's a response to the music with movement that reflects that musicality. It's their synergy. There's synergy of the music and the movement. And if you've not taught it clearly, they don't pick that up. You'll get a few that will. You have like your dream students. You're like, oh, they're so good. They always get it. But there's a lot that need more feeding in the way you mark. Meter, quality of the movement, accent, tempo, how fast is it? If you can mark the first account, after that, speed it up because nobody wants to watch the entire exercise at speed. I mean, if you have your little guys, they might need it at speed the whole way. But for an intermediate or advanced dancer, you don't have to mark the whole thing at tempo because my word, you don't have that much time in a class, right? Don't do the whole thing, but do at least 8 to 16 counts in the tempo that you want. Plie, stretch, and plie, stretch, releve, and hold, and reach. As you come down, tendu, second. Yeah? You can hear the quality I'm looking for. Smooth. You could hear the meter. Duple meter. Plie, stretch, and 1 and 2, right? It's duple meter. I was counting duple meter. So you can feel the 4. You could hear the quality, the connected words, the fluidity of the sound. You could hear the tempo that I wanted. All of it was tied up in how I taught that first 8 counts. That's the dream. That's the goal. That is gold. That is what's going to help you get dancers picking up your exercises quicker and understanding what you want from them because you have a goal. When you're teaching an unset class, you have a goal for every exercise. I know you do. So how do you get it out of your dancers? By teaching your exercises, showing those things. It's so powerful. You have so much power as a teacher. And I just want to give you the tools to tap into that, to use music the way you teach your exercises musically. And what I just all said was like, hey, that sounds great, but I haven't the foggiest idea how to do that, then maybe you need to check out the official music training course for ballet teachers. It's a fantastic course. It's me teaching music. So you get to learn about music theory, music rhythms, time signatures, duple meter, triple meter. You learn that all through the lens of ballet because I played for ballet for over 20 years. So I taught music to you through the lens of ballet so that it all is relevant and makes sense. Okay? So have a wonderful day. Please do give it a try. If this is sort of sounds weird and you're like, I've never taught an exercise like that in my life, give it a try. Try doing some, teach a simple, pick a very simple exercise, but then try making it a sharp duple-meter on the count. Try making it a waltz, something that's like through the floor, right? Instead of sharp, go one and a hold and yeah? Take the same exercise and change up the musicality that you're doing with it. See if you can communicate the quality, the tempo, the meter, all of that stuff in how you teach. It's just so powerful. You have so much power in the studio when you can teach exercises that way. You'll be quicker, accurate. Your dancers will pick it up quicker. It's just the dream. It's the dream. Okay? So, have a lovely day. I do hope this gave you some ideas to chew on and work on and think about and level up. If you weren't teaching this way till now, start. It's so worth it.